Hi, my name is Judah Hulkower. I'm an alumni of the West Coast region, and I currently serve as Student Activities Director and a Rabbi at Hafter Middle School in the Five Towns, Lawrence, New York. And this week's parsha, Parshat Maasei, we have an incredible insight by none other than the Alumni Rabbi found in the Sefer Nesiva Shalom. And there he says, if you look at the beginning of this week's parsha, it talks about lots of travels that Bnei Yisrael had. And in these travels, the details kind of seem to be, well, I don't really need to know all those details. In fact, it just tells you that the Jews go from this city, they go from this city to that city, they go from here to there, they traveled here. Literally, words are Yisu mipo, from a certain place, Vayachanu over here, Vayisu over here, from over here, Vayachanu over here. And if you think about it, there are almost countless more, dozens of more psukim that deal, or tens of more psukim that deal with this one detail of where they camped, where they went. We have more knowledge about this than we do about the conversations and the daily routine that Avraham said to Yitzchak. Meaning that if you think about the conversations we have from Avraham to Yitzchak, it's very few words. I believe it's less than 10 words. But if you go through the Yisu mipo v'yachnu to here, they go from here to all these details. So it seems to just be a little bit of history, but not even important history. Says the Nesiva Shalom, and he quotes the great holy Baal Shem Tov, that these 42 places which they travel to are representative of 42 stages that a Jew goes through in life. Wow, you would think it would be much more detail. You would think if the Torah wants to tell us about 42 different stages that we go through in life from the time that we are born until the time that we pass away, you would think the Torah would actually be a little bit more explicit about what it's trying to teach. Why is it so esoteric? And so he says like this. You know why it's so esoteric? Because to each person it's going to mean something different. That in each of those places, in the names of those places, hidden in there is my job in each of my 42 stages of life, and your job, and somebody else's job, and each one of those words carries infinite wisdom to literally speak to every Jew about how they should go about, in life, how they should be able to travel through in their stages in life. And you know why it has two words, Vayisu v'yachanu? Well, because for this reason he says. Because in life, we have two missions. Sur meira, to stay away from things that are negative, but asay tov, we also must do the positive. These are the two keys. These are the two ways in which we will accomplish Kedusha, which we will accomplish greatness. Where were the Jews going on those 42 travels, in those 42 places? They were going to Eretz Yisrael. Where did they come from? They were coming from Mitzrayim. In Mitzrayim, they were compared to a child in its mother's womb, to a fetus in its mother's womb. So too, those 42 stages are a reference to every single Jew's travels through life. And what do you have to do in every single place? You're going to find mixtures of good and bad. Sur meira. We have to find the bad, we have to find the ra and stay away from it. But asay tov. We have to capitalize on the positive aspects. Vayisu, sur meira, vayachanu. We have to do the asay tov. We have to be able to accomplish. We have to be able to do great things in our lives. We have to be able to do great things in Judaism. Torah, mitzvos, kedusha, tara. And Be'ezras Hashem, after 120 years on this earth, we will see the most beautiful promised land of something which we created on our own. That incredible chelek, that incredible place next to none other than the Almighty. And we will be able to see our successes and the tremendous accomplishments that we were able to have during our 42 travels throughout our lifetime. Have a great Shabbos.